Striding in, Logan Forsythe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Gabriel Moya, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chasing after it is Rosario. Makes the play, 1 away. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one guy to watch is Nick Markakis. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
First offering on its way. Cue shot here out towards short. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And there's out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Man at second here with 2 away. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First pitch on its way. On the ground to third. Sano scoops it up. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. An inning in the. Here's Miguel Sano.
Leading off with a twin, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
First delivery to him on the way. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Once again a 3-2. Left side, but well fouled. Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's take a look at Ender Enciardi. The name of his game is speed. Covers a ton of ground. Great arm in the outfield. Ability to play Gold Glove caliber.
So coming to the plate, Tyler Austin. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Gaussman uses a split finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working. And I'd imagine as a hitter, it's always in the back of your mind. 1-1 the count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis is over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Sano leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now the 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Johan Camargo, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. From the stretch. And a fastball just a bit up. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Heading after it is Kepler. 1 out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And over at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
Now the pitch. And now here's another fly ball. This one carrying out to right field. Austin is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. He's set and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first and the side is retired. Digging in, Mitch Garver. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
2-1 the count. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Gabriel Moya. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Twins pitcher. Third inning, no score to this point. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. High pop-up. Swanson moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Jorge Polanco. First pitch on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. And that one just missed outside. 2 out, nobody on. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down goes.
Leading off for the Braves, the shortstop,
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-0 in the air now out to left field. Rosario is there. 1 down. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kevin Gausman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a ball line softly down the left field line, but this will be a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, number 13. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And another foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's Ender Inciarte. There goes the runner. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. So striding forward now, Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Tough 2-0 pitch there as he swings through the splitter 2-1. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Twins left fielder. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Albies picks it up, and there are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Ball and a strike.
The count's 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no. Standing in, Ender Inciarte. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-0. Here's a pop-up now. Sano is there. 1 down. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. On the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nick Markakis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now that's popped up. Sano has got it, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
First baseman number 7, Joe Mauer.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna's there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder number 31.
Here's Tyler Austin now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Max Kepler.
So digging in now, Max Kepler. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Mitch Garver will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota. And the next in is Johan Camargo.
Leading off for the Braves, third baseman, Johan Camargo.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Austin going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Throwing to second, and the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A 1 pitch on its way. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Rosario to the track, to the wall, and they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run home run off the bat of Kurt Suzuki. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped him up. Forsythe calls for it. He's got it 1 away. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Stepping in now, Kevin Gossman. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And now they've got him in a rundown. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Here it comes, 1-0. Line softly toward the hole, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side.
Play ball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Robbie Grossman will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 36, Robbie Grossman.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Enters play here at 279. Still without a home run and 8 runs batted in.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 11.
Digging in once again, Jorge Polanco. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Pitch popped up. Swanson shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Logan Forsythe. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. In there at the knees, strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Ground ball foul down the left side. Another 1-2 delivery. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Bro, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Forsythe is off at first with 2 away. Right side. Albies scoops it up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail it here. Number 68 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 68.
Ready for another shot now. Ender Inciarte. He'll lead it off as we start the home
Leading out for the
6th.
Braves, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
First pitch on its way. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Popped him up. Forsythe is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 5.
Digging in, Freddie Freeman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1. This is pulled into right. Austin is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
First offering on its way. And he pops it up. Polanco will put this one away, and the side is retired. Mike Foltynewicz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
26. Mike Foltynewicz.
Here's Miguel Sano. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Into the box, Joe Mauer. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. In now, Tyler Austin will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. At the knees, strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up. Stepping in, Johan Camargo. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Third baseman, Johan Camargo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Forsythe is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 24,
Kurt Suzuki will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Rosario, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding into the box, Ozzie Albies 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Waiting on it is Austin, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Braves, but they. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The 1-0. Drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes Markakis. Gone to lead off the inning. Into the box now, Mitch Garver. And he hits it hard to the right side. Albies brings it in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Jake Cave will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the line at first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And now back to the leadoff spot from the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Jorge Polanco. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Rip, and that is off the first base bag. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have got lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Standing in now, Logan Forsythe. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 2 now.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
2 balls and a strike now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Twins forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Atlanta leads it 2-1. Addison Reed is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Coming to the plate now, Dansby Swanson. He singled his last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
The 0-2 once more.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Another 0-2 home. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Polanco has a play. 1 out.
The pitcher, number 26, Mike Fultonevich.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Fultonevich. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Forsythe. Throw gets him. 2 down. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Swings through the slider there. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Back here in the Atlanta metro area on MLB Network, set to go in the 9th from SunTrust Park. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. And his guys needed to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the 9th.
Up next for the Twins, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Sano. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And that misses. Ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. Lays off, and it's 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite them.
In there, 3-1.
Count is 3-1.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Joe Mauer, who went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Now batting, Tyler Austin. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he will put this one away, and the Braves will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Braves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Kevin Gausman gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Mike Foltynewicz takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line